What's up, folks? That is not the right overlay. Oh my god. Let's fix that. What's up, folks? Welcome to another, that's not right either, episode of Watching Paint Dry here on Another Letdown. My name is Zach from Another Letdown. Sorry, I'm looking for one more thing here. There it is. There it is. Welcome to Watching Paint Dry here on Another Letdown. My name is Zach from Another Letdown, and this is the show where we hang out long after we should have thought about going to bed on a Saturday night and work through the ridiculous backlog of miniatures we've accumulated that need painting. There's an old adage that says if a miniatures painter ever runs out of projects to paint, he or she will die, so we're just trying to stave off death for as long as we possibly can. And I don't do this alone. Joining me on the line, my perennial painting partner, our resident monkey handler, it's Broody Gambit. Mike, how's it going?
It's going good. Glad to be back.
Yeah, we both had to kind of, in a hurry, call things off last week for various reasons. Let's just say, in my case, it was mental health related. I just had a busy day, and I was overwhelmed and shaky. I think I'd had too much coffee. I think that was part of the problem, which normally I would say, that's not a thing. That doesn't exist. Well, it does. There's a limit. So we're here. We've got projects to paint, and let's get right into it. As with all the shows that we host here on the channel, we believe in civil rights for absolutely everyone and being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. Let's paint. As you will see, I am just picking up right where we left off 2 weeks ago with both the Joker and Rhino. Hey, RPD. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's probably true. Anyway, so Rhino's here. I really like how his face is coming out. Zoom in here. There we go. That's better. Wet palette kind of in the way, but that's fine. And then Joker is coming out very well. I'm actually really happy with this in terms of where Gotham City Chronicles minis seem to go. And Broody's working on some D&D minis.
Yep.
Which is dope. That looks suspiciously, though, like a dwarf blunderbussman.
No, it was, it's a construct.
Oh, okay.
Or a golem, an armor golem, I should say.
Gotcha. No, I had to make the joke because, I got the Chaos Dwarf sitting next to me. But
oh, yeah, no, I completely understand that.
Yeah, and I just set up another print bed to do several of them.
But yeah, my sorcerer, Clockwork Soul Sorcerer, just hit a level where one of the always prepared spells is Summon Construct.
Oh, rad.
So I need a construct to summon.
Yeah.
Regardless of how long I may or may not actually, or how often I may use the spell, but
right,
to have it available.
Yeah. So
yeah. No, I was gonna just say that I needed a construct, and then I needed a few other things. So my artificer, it has been working on like taming a rug of smothering.
Oh, dope.
And so I purchased a magic carpet thing and ended up painting it.
Oh, that's cool.
And a couple other knickknacks here and there.
Nice.
But I found a store on Etsy called Silver Raven's Mercenary Company.
Oh, sure.
And they like design and print the minis and stuff and sent it, and it's like 8K resolution. Turnaround time was really, really quick, less than a week or so.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, like really, really good product. The resin is really sturdy, and I was very pleased with their work.
Well, we will. I'll try and remember to shout them out in the YouTube description.
Yeah.
You teamed up with Blink to resurrect a Discord server? Uh-oh. So, our beloved Bonzi buddy managed to obtain half a dozen or so more TT Combat paints for me.
Oh yeah, you'd mentioned that last time.
Yeah, so I got some new purples, new yellows, a new green. Yeah, just some cool stuff.
New purples and greens right after you finished painting Joker.
Well, yeah. But they're darker purples.
Okay.
Than what I wanted. So this actually ended up being pretty good. So now I'm just kind of applying the pinstriping and stuff. I'm using a 000 brush.
Okay.
My Games and Gears.
Good brand. I like their paint.
They're
brushes.
awesome. But it's what I was going to say is it's really nice to have some of the Wave 2 TT Combats.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting a while for them. Tried to get them at Gen Con last year. They didn't have them with them, so I'm glad that Greg was able to sort that out for me.
So how's your week been?
Good for the most part. We're getting ready to go back to school on Monday. So it's teacher work days most of the week, but and a lot of meetings that could have been emails, the standard fare. But I will say it was kind of funny, like obviously my wife and I are also, into the final hunker down before the second baby gets here. So hiatus could happen at any time. But I've neglected to tell most of the staff members.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was kind of with intention, like, I don't know. It was... It's not that I don't trust my staff members, obviously I do, but I don't tend to talk that much about my personal life other than superficially at work.
Understandable. Trying to keep that professional personal barrier.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know, it just like it's one thing to talk about, the video games I've bought or the records or something like that, but I don't talk that much about what's going on in my house. Like, if people ask, like, sure, I'll give them, what Kara's done recently or whatever, but like I don't know, I just keep it to myself mostly. And so the principal was like dealing with my paternity leave paperwork and stuff, and she just like, out of curiosity, how many people didn't know that Zach was having another baby? And most of the staff raised their hands. I was like, well, there you go.
Surprise.
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say, your boss should probably know to, get that paternity paperwork and stuff started out. Cause
Oh, yeah. She's known for a long time. And like, some of the staff members I'm genuinely like friends with, and would hang out with, do hang out with outside of school. And so they were the ones who knew, We also had a couple of staff members, like, we had some turnover this year.
Yeah.
And, two of the people who left definitely knew as well. But yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty good week in all things being equal. Like I said, I got that shelf built that I've been wanting to do for quite some time now. It's getting my cartridges off the floor. Like random places. And I did finish Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Nice.
Yep.
And I'm still working on like the post-game stuff.
Yeah, I decided I didn't care enough about the post-game stuff right now. Like, unlike Chamali, I am pretty likely to come back to that at some point. And like right now, I just don't have the like. I'm just trying to wrap up some games that I have outstanding. So I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna. I'll finish the main plot, and that's good. Boy, that final boss fight was a bear.
I know. It was a lot of fun playing against King K. Rool.
Oh, it absolutely was. I mean, spoilers, obviously, but it's, you know, I think we're beyond the statute of limitations here. But, yeah, that was really cool to see him back, see that respect shown to the rare stuff. But
yeah,
that fight was hard. Like, by comparison to the rest of the game. The rest of the game was kind of a cakewalk. That last boss fight took a lot of learning and growing.
Yeah.
I ended up having to look some stuff up. I was just like, what? I'm missing something here. What am I missing?
Personally, one of my problems is throughout most of the game, except for where absolutely necessary, I tend to forget to use the Bonanza stuff.
Yep, same.
And
because
so,
you didn't need to. Like,
yeah, for a lot of the times, yeah, you don't necessarily need to.
Or you'd get one that like really works, and then you just forget the other ones. Forget how the other ones work. So like during that final boss fight, I had to relearn how the snake Bonanza works.
Yeah, that one's a tough one because I don't like using the snake one because it's like the whole bouncy everywhere.
It's erratic.
Annoying.
Yeah. I don't like to surrender that control.
Because yeah, if you're trying to like ground pound or something, you get like the fact that you can't move because if you do, you jump and then he does a completely different thing.
Yeah. Now I can see what I'm doing. Look at that. Yeah. So, was it a great game? Oh yeah. But there were definitely some things that I was like, not a fan of that. So I also finally finished Metroid Zero Mission. I gave up on the last couple of collectibles. I was just like, I just want this done. I made a little more progress in Astrobot. It's kind of my only game left outstanding that I'd like to finish before the baby gets here. And if I don't, it's not the end of the world. Like, Zero Mission, I was like, if I don't finish this now, I'm not going to come back to it. I'm just going to forget and keep playing Super Metroid.
Yeah.
Because I was literally just, like, sitting in front of Mecha Ridley, like, okay. And I've got some DLC for Pokemon that I need to finish too, but that's Violet.
Yeah, I never got Scarlet and Violet.
I think I got it on launch, actually, and like with the intention of playing it with like Paul and Josh and people, but like I didn't. I just ended up playing it by myself. And fine, like, whatever. I've turned on the online functionality for the Terra Raid stuff, but other than that, I'm just like, whatever, I don't care.
The what raid?
Terra Raid, it's like the new gimmick. Lollipop Chainsaw Remaster is rough. Just leave them a letter going, if you are reading this, either my wife has given birth or I've had to flee the country due to my shady connections. What, with you, RPD? Why do you say Lollipop Chainsaw was rough? Actually, that is one I'm considering playing. Just leave them guessing. Fair enough. But yeah, I've kind of like decided, like, I'm in a point where I don't want to start any new games right now. Because I'm going to forget what I was doing while I can't play, you know?
I did start to toy around with Mario Kart World.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I saw you log into that. I think I was streaming, and I was like, oh, Rudy's playing thingy.
And it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it.
It's like, again, not having anybody to play with. I think my experience with it is a little different because I just beat everything on 50cc, and I'm like, okay, now what?
100cc.
No, I know, but like, I can't be arsed.
Yeah, I tend to default to at least the 100 because that's the kind of the online standard.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you can change it now on the online play to actually play any of the cups, or any of the speeds.
Mm-hmm. I guess I just assumed it was always 150. Online communities are savage.
Yeah.
All right. That, my friend, is some pinstriping. I don't know if it's coming in through the camera. I guess it is a little bit. Coming in on camera. But I gotta do the orange now. It's like a bright yellow. The making of it all was a pivot. They planned on remaking it. Oh. Weird. I will say my post-hiatus streaming list is actually, like, it's fire. I'm actually really happy with it. In no particular order. Shadow Labyrinth, obviously we're working on that. Metroid Other M. I think I'm going to go with the original Shantae. Tales Adventure, Shadow Complex. I'm going to do a take 2 of Hollow Knight and try to do Silk Song as well. Mega Man NT, Sea of Stars. What?
If Silk Song's ever out.
Well, it's coming out in 2 weeks. They dropped the...
What did they say?
They dropped... Yes. Yeah, that's true. Core gameplay experience is still intact. I'm great, but there's a lot of weirdness and like voice lines triggering every time you do... Oh, that's annoying. I mean, I guess they could patch that into Oblivion, but you don't necessarily want them to have to. And then there'll be, like, obviously that list will be modified slightly as we go forward, too. As things get announced and released. There's a lot of retro games on that. And I've also got, I got the Sega Saturn now, so I can stream from that as well. This is a new one right here. I'm using Buttercup Yellow. Which is, I don't know what the GW equivalent is, but we'll find out here. It looks to be Flash Gets Yellow. Oh, I need to file that down. That is a squeak that I don't like. They've also had to gut the soundtrack due to the remaster pivot not having them. Oh man, that's hurtful. much there. Oh, I can put away this brush here. Pinstriping. Oh, throw a paint can. So yeah, I haven't got to see you since I picked it up. Kyle and I were down at a yard sale, or we found ourselves at a yard sale. It wasn't even like a planned thing. And guy had a couple of like, you know, just like the retro games you see everywhere. You know, the Wii Fits and crap like that. And I was like, do you have anything better? And he's like, well, and we started talking, and it turned out he had a Sega Saturn that he hadn't used in years. And I was like, can I look at it? And he's like, yeah. And so he went and got it, and $100 later, I have a Sega Saturn.
That's cool.
Yes, it is the one console that I've wanted since I was about 12 years old. That is a fork brush. And I am very, very stoked to have it.
Well, that's interesting. That's great to hear.
It is.
Finding like your
Grail
white
items.
whale.
Yeah. Of course, games for it are absurdly expensive.
Yeah.
Paul and I were going around and around about it. Like, I've got a kickback coming from my insurance. And I was like, Paul, should I get Shining Force 3? Since I have the first 3 Shining Force games, Shining in the Darkness, Shining Force 1, and Shining Force 2. And Paul goes, no. Like, just, like, because the, a repro is going to be A, cheaper, and B, it's going to have all 3 parts. Like, there were 2 parts that were Japan exclusive, and they've had fan translations that are good, but Sega never released them. And I was like, oh, well, okay. But, like, there's a part of me that's like, well, I want, you know, some true blue Saturn games, too. So I'm like, all right, which ones are going to be the most universally affordable? And it looks like the ones that are the most affordable are the games that were, like, also released on PlayStation at the same time. So, like, Rayman.
Yeah.
Which is a game that I've always wanted and never had a PlayStation. Like, I had it growing up because my cousin had it. And, so I'm gonna get that on Saturn.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then so the Saturn itself came with I don't know, some beat 'em up game and fighting game, you know, Tekken style. So I guess that's kind of what a lot of the Saturn game base was.
Yeah.
So I got that for free, and then I went into the retro game store shortly thereafter, and the owner was like, "Oh, here's the pack-in game, and you can have it for free."
Oh, that's cool.
I was like, "Sick."
Freebies are always nice.
Yeah, it's nice, like, forging a relationship with those kind of stores. Because you know they'll have your back. We had a really good conversation about, like, one of the things that makes a good retro game store or a good comic book store, or something, you know, anything that really thrives on that secondhand market. And RPD, I'm not ignoring your comments. I'll get you in a second, but is willingness to, like, is understanding that we're all fans and we all want all the stores to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there really shouldn't be any bad blood there. And these stores that for whatever reason think otherwise are just like, they're just shooting themselves in the foot. Okay, RPD says, unfortunately for you, Zach, I still would almost demand that you hunt down the 360 or PS3 versions. Oh, God. Well, okay, so can you do a quick bit of research for me, RPD, and tell me if the PS3 version, or sorry, the 360 version is compatible with Xbox One? Because if it's not, then I have no way to play it. No, that's actually that color. Just a quick Google search should do it. Like, is Lollipop Chainsaw compatible? 360 compatible with Xbox One? I don't trust Google with answering questions anymore. Yeah, I guess that's fair.
What does Google do to you?
It works for Darksiders. So we're taking my daughter out for ice cream one last time before the summer ends tomorrow.
Okay.
We have this awesome little ice cream barn near my parents that's also a working, like, dairy farm.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fun. Little baby goats and things to play with.
I do miss like a really fresh ice cream like that.
It's kind of nice. There's a lot of places like that around us. There's one near us called Tracy Girl.
Mm-hmm.
They have pretty good ice cream, and they have a really, like, they do catering and stuff out of their food truck.
Mm-hmm.
So they catered. Catered is a strong word for an ice cream service, but they catered my friend Tim's wedding, and so they have, and Tim and his wife live right around the corner from them. So anytime we go with them, we get like $5, and that's like whatever you order, no matter how many you order, just here, give us $5. We're good.
That's cool.
That's a shame, RPD. That means I'm gonna have to play the remaster. If I'm going to play it, which I would like to. You know that. Alright. Joker himself, I'm very happy with. I don't think there's a whole lot else I can do here. The pinstripe, like I said, sort of dubiously that I was going to do the pinstriping on the last show.
Mm-hmm.
It really pops.
That's good.
It's not going to show up on camera very well, but oh, maybe I can get it to show up. Hold on. There we go. There we go. There we go. I really like that. And the question is, make this little knee patch just a little bit bigger. I mean, theoretically, I think my brother still may have his 360. I may be able to borrow that, but it'd be a pain in the butt to try and tie into my streaming rig at this point. I don't know. There might be ways. We'll see. We'll see. Getting to your other question, if it's... Oh, what have I just knocked over? It was... Virtua Fighter 2 was the packing. The other one... Yes, I can get to it. Hold on. Was... Fighters Mega Mix. I don't even need it. I don't even need it. I know what's in my Sega Saturn. Okay. This is a dumb idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
What you doing?
Just a little bit of a lighter purple for a highlight in a couple of areas. Simply a mix of purple and white. Just places like the shoulders and things that stick out.
Yeah. So I spent this weekend working at my sister's trade show.
Yeah. What does your sister do again?
She runs a mobile boutique type thing that sells various clothing and other apparel.
Okay.
Shirts and hats and dresses and stuff. And it's usually kind of themed around like Dolly Parton and Johnny Cash.
Okay.
Some like Fleetwood Mac stuff type things, kind of that.
Okay, you got me on Fleetwood Mac. I do like Fleetwood Mac. So how did that go?
It went well. So she had one back in March.
Uh-huh.
Like this is the one. Like she's the organizer for the event, not just like her booth
Gotcha.
thing. So we, like my whole family, kind of helps her however we can.
Yeah, that makes sense. Speaking of Fleetwood Mac, the record store that I go to got a big drop in, including the very rare pre their time in Fleetwood Mac Buckingham Nicks record.
Okay.
Which my dad turns out already has. It's like a $50 record. And it's one of the few that my dad kept in really good shape. Yeah, that's a fair point, RPD. And Fighters Megamix is a delight. It took some getting used to. I did play a little bit of it. But you know, there's some goofy characters in that game. But so I went in and I was like, okay, well, I don't need to buy Buckingham Nicks. I'm gonna buy David Bowie. And of course, I bought the one that my dad already has.
Nice.
I'm like, dang it. But I'm pretty sure my copy's in significantly better condition than his. So I'm not upset about it. And it was good to be able to just sit in the living room with my daughter and listen to Rebel Rebel and things like that. David Bowie is one of those artists that's on my list of like, I defy anybody to be offended by his music. Like, it's just so quality. Lately, my record collecting fixation has been, what can I get that I can just genuinely put on with any company quietly in the background of, like, not that we have very many dinner parties, but like a theoretical dinner party, and nobody's gonna complain. It's just like, it's good, or at the very least fine. So things like U2 or Phil Collins or Dire Straits, you know, things like that.
I don't know about U2.
Well, okay, some people would complain about U2.
I was about to say, most people complain when they like forced you to take their stuff on Amazon.
Yeah.
Apple.
But like, I'm talking old school U2, you know, like Joshua Tree and stuff like that. Yes, I was even one of those people who complained about that.
Yeah, but it's like, thanks for the free record. Don't force it on my device.
Yeah. Like, you can say, hey, free download. Yep, great, cool, I'm in. I'll do it right away. But don't just put it on my phone. Music, because it takes up space, you know. All right, that looks good. Little dry brush action. I think this like, unequivocally, this is my best GCC mini so far. As it should be. I'm expecting it. It's not that bad. Oh, this is right into my gut. Remember this. One. Okay. Oh, poop. I gotta open that again. So all my dry brushes are in here.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
What are you, Kronk?
Mm-hmm.
I love that movie.
That movie's great.
It's so good. Our favorite, no, chavs with chains. Hug with gun. Oh, that's cool. All right. There's the Joker. All set to have one real bad day. Very happy with him. Which is exceedingly rare for a Gotham City Chronicles movie. Load up Gwen Stacy here. I don't know if I'm going to get to her tonight, but she's ready when we are. That was really the reason that I was... Oh, I think I mentioned this, actually. The reason I had Greg pick up those particular colors was because Gwen Stacy was on the docket.
Oh, nice. Like which version?
Death of Gwen Stacy.
Okay.
Like literally that costume. It was a request that I put in on C27, and it somehow made the cut. I don't know if it won the voting, but it definitely got made. So at the very least, Jen took pity on me. Although he's yet to do so on Mr. Fear. There are two more characters that I want, like, really badly, and it's Mr. Fear and Crime Master. And so far, nobody is in my corner on that. Actually, that's not true. There are some people who are like, yes, give me those esoteric, dumb characters. One Hit Wonderland, the show that talks about Forgotten. Oh, yeah. No, I've seen that guy before. If you like their stuff, it's a little more technical RPD, but Crafty Music Tips, I think is his channel. It's this Australian guy, Crafty. He plays with a band, Sing It Live, and quite talented guitar player, mostly rhythm, which speaks to me. But he's got just a really just good deep knowledge of music theory, and I think he's the one who mentioned One Hit Wonderland because he was using it in his, like, some practice stuff he was doing. There, give us the esoteric dumb characters. There are dozens of us! Dozens!
Baker's dozens.
Well, if there were baker's dozens, then we'd be cooking. And we aren't cooking right now, so... We must need one more. Hey, Remote Air. What's going on? I just finished Joker. He looks good. Really happy with him. And yes, I did the pinstriping all by hand. Okay, we need... Thank you. I was really going for peak Mark Hamill on that. Just seemed the most logical to me. Now I'm trying to find a good Rhino cover. I mean, I could always do Amazing Spider-Man 41, which I believe is the first appearance of Rhino.
I mean, you do most of your stuff as first appearance, so yeah.
Notable appearance, not necessarily first. Because like in that appearance, he didn't like it. It looked like a freaking blow-up sumo suit. So I'm looking at some kind of like, actually maybe. If I can find a McFarlane Rhino cover. Oh, here we go. Let's go. 319. Oh, whoa, 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 shush. I didn't want to click on a YouTube video. Why did it do that? Oh, poopy. Let's close the music. Let's try this again. ASM 319. Come on, give me a big one. Big image? Big picture? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, McFarlane is a nightmare, and I love it. Okay, all right. This is wow. Okay, so McFarlane illustrated Rhino very similarly to this, but he had like a purple vest thing. It's still very steel purple. So I'm thinking I might be able to pay homage to that slightly. I'm going to use some of my purple left over from the Joker and mix it with a good amount of gray and see if I can do some of the highlights with it. I really like this. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 319.
Sounds like a fun challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. I'm literally just, I mean, this is just purple and Mechanica standard gray. Oh, that didn't go on. Did it? Oh, just the way the lid sits. Let's see how that does. Wait. I think that will work. My gray just ate my purple.
That's unfortunate.
That's okay. It's kind of fully expected. I mean, gray is a pretty dominant color. Yeah, I think this will be okay. Oh, yes. Oh, this is cool. Excuse me. My goodness. This is wild. I really like it. Yeah, that's neat. I don't know how clearly. I guess it's coming in pretty clearly on the camera. Did you see The Naked Gun yet?
I have not.
Oh, it's so good.
I haven't been out to see like movies in forever.
Yeah, I was gonna say you still haven't seen like Superman and that.
Nope.
Yeah, Kyle and I went to watch that. Actually, right after we picked up the Saturn. It's good. It's fun. J-Tro's brother did a nice job with the cinematography. I say J-Tro's brother. I could just say Beatro. Oh, nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Watch for Beatro's cameo, RPD. He does have a cameo in it. There's, I'll tell you what it is so you know to look for it. It's a non-speaking part, so it doesn't actually spoil anything. There's a photographer early on in the film taking mugshots, and that is Beatro. Yeah, I sorry, it was a complete Hollywood fairy tale way that I found it too. Oh, Edgar Winter's Mission Earth. Dude, Mission Earth's so good! I was at one of the places I go treasure hunting. They have an unspoken deal for every 100... Sure. You buy, you get a freebie from the dumpster section in the middle of the backmost corner. There was a Mission Earth. Oh, that's cool. That is neat. So the some amount of the Mega Man one-shot comics have come out, and I haven't had a chance to get to the store yet to figure out which ones my friend was able to order for me and which ones I have to hunt for.
I didn't realize there were Mega Man one-shot comics coming out.
Yeah, I didn't either until very recently. They're doing like one shot for each main franchise or main like offshoot of the franchise. So X,
like,
Zero,
yeah.
Star Force,
NT.
Yeah. So I have no idea what to expect, but I love that we're seeing some support for the non-mainline. I mean, we need to see some support for Mega Man full stop, because the last game that came out was Mega Man 11, which was not... It was not ideal.
Yeah.
Paul and I, went in with lofty expectations of, oh yeah, we're Mega Man veterans, we'll be able to play this. No, we immediately had to turn it down to Wimpy Kitty Baby mode.
Yeah, I had I never actually got a chance to really play the when they rebooted. I guess reboot's not the right word, but like 10, 11. I guess
Yeah.
9, 10, 11.
I don't think I ever
Just a
played
little bit, but not much.
10. Oh, maybe I did, because I finished the Legacy Collection.
Legacy Collection, I thought only went to 8.
Did it only go to 8? Okay, so maybe I haven't.
It was like just the originals.
Kind of getting carried away with this purple a little bit, but I really like it. It's just a neat highlight color for the gray. Say what you will about Todd McFarlane, he knew how to capture, or he knew how to do a character design in a new and different way.
Todd McFarlane was great.
Yeah.
Even if you just ignored Spawn, like he still had such a impact.
Yeah. As I was cleaning up my retro games this morning, I definitely paused on my Spawn cartridge. Damn, this game was good. And what a design! What a character! You know.
Mm-hmm.
Another splop of this. Hello, Shiny Mew. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back. Got all that done today? Good. Good to hear. Good to hear. I did not. No, that's not true. I got a good chunk of things done today that I needed to get done. Tough to get things done when you have a toddler running around. I did finish that green Game Boy that I was working on. Got that back to its owner, and it's getting a little traction online, so I'm hoping I can pull a commission or two during the hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I won't know. You know, timing is all gonna be the determining factor on whether or not I'll stream the mod process for commissions I take in the next few months. But I do have a rough plan for returning to streaming too. Of course, this is the show that I don't know about yet.
Okay.
Just because once the girls go to my parents with some consistency, which I think will be Sunday nights and Thursday nights, I can stream for a little bit if I'm feeling healthy enough. Not tired enough, I should say. Awake enough. That's the word I'm looking for. Awake. But that doesn't leave Saturdays any option. So I think we're probably just in wait and see mode, kind of like we were before with this show, and Arkham as well. I am going to try and bring back Arkham with a vengeance. I have some cool ideas for it. Alex and I had a chat a couple weeks ago about how we want to handle doing Arkham in the future. And one of the things that I've been pricing out is lapel mics, so he and I can sit in the same room and both be adequately mic'd comfortably, so i.e. on my couch. Which will be cool. We're also going to do the same thing for Gear Up. We're not sure if we're going to play Gears Reloaded, even though I do have it for free. Just because we've already, we've played Gears 1 into the ground. But we might. Surprisingly, despite my treasure hunting, I'm still missing what I thought would be some of the most common train references. Yeah.
So I'm trying something out on this. The sword has some deep gashes in it, like from blocking and other stuff. So to get a little bit more stark contrast, even with with the wash, I'm not using. Well, I will be using a wash, but I went ahead and just put a straight matte black inside the crevice.
Yeah, kind of like what I do with some of the earlier characters. Yeah, go ahead, Shiny Mew. I won't get to it immediately, but I will get to it before it. Thank you for asking, too, by the way. I appreciate that.
Have you seen some of the Marvel Champions announcements recently?
Yes. I don't remember when I saw them. I definitely saw them.
I think they announced at Gen. Well, they announced before Gen Con, but the new set coming out of Civil War.
Okay.
In which case, it gives you modular scenarios to where you can swap in either the registration or the anti-registration side.
Okay.
So it'll come with duplicate leaders, obviously, so you have Captain America and Iron Man on opposite sides. And each of the scenarios essentially has a one or the other kind of thing that changes how you build it up. But then on top of that is now it will support PvP.
Oh, weird.
So if you're doing the PvP, if we were playing against each other, I would design one of the villain decks with a leader and modular sets and other stuff like that to play against you and vice versa.
Oh.
And then it's a go against use your hero deck against the opponent's the other person's villain deck.
Okay, all right. That's interesting. Not the way I want to play that game.
Yeah.
But I like it. I would certainly... I shouldn't say that. I would give it a try. You know?
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it'll work out. I'm not too, thrilled about it. I'm Marvel Champions I'm playing explicitly because it's cooperative narrative storytelling game.
Right.
Making it PvP in any way, shape, or form kind of detracts from that.
Right. It's no longer my game.
Yeah. As opposed to something like Arkham Horror, they had the PvP, but it was that midwinter gala.
Yes.
Where it was less of PvP and more of just a competitive who could get the most points.
Right.
Throughout the scenario.
Right.
Which is different. But they just announced the in addition to that set, which has Hulkling and Tigra, I think are the two heroes coming in it.
Yes. I remember Tigra. I don't remember Hulkling, but I think you're right.
What was it? They announced today a standalone that ties into the scenario with She-Hulk and Vision as the two leaders that come in the pack to set up.
Huh. Okay. Oh, I like that sculpt, Shiny Mew. That's really neat. It's giving Red Dragon in. I love the hair too, by the way. That's coming out really neat. Sorry to keep you waiting on that one. Just had to get to a logical pause point here.
Yeah, I'm intrigued as to how the scenarios and stuff will end up working out or whatnot, but
Yeah, that's definitely interesting, but not for me. Long run. One of the things I was saying to Alex when I ran into him or I met up with him the other day was I am super looking forward to Gen Con for next year, knowing full well that I probably, like, I really can't be there unless I'm working, but I have a couple of work, like, companies that I can potentially work for, if not for Greater Than Games. So it shouldn't be an issue, but I'm looking forward to, like, being not clocked in at the time when the Arkham Mega event is going on.
oh yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
Can actually play with Alex for the first time in, well, outside of our, home games, for the first time in a very, very, very long time. He did get me the promos.
Yeah, you were telling me that last time we were painting.
Yeah. And yeah, they're definitely hard to read.
Yeah.
But it's, like I said, I think my justification was, never has there ever been a more Zack-centric set.
Yeah.
Is that out at this point? I can't remember.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not wide release, at least.
Because I haven't been to the store to check my stuff lately. I think the next time I go to the store, well, we'll see. I was about to say, I think the next time I go to the store will be once that's released, but if the baby comes first, then I won't be going to the store for a while.
Yep.
Although my friend Tim has agreed to, like, do my shopping for me. If something comes in at one of the retro stores or something like that, he'll grab it for me.
Dang it.
I have to say, it's been really neat getting to know, like, the owners and stuff of the retro stores. I don't know why I'm using this tiny brush. It shouldn't be. This summer, and just, like, seeing how they, where they come from, what their background is, what they're like. Just made for some interesting conversations. I'm not one to, really go out of my way to talk to people at stores. It's just not my thing.
Yeah.
But I guess retro stores are kind of the exception.
So I got the wash down all the way.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Don't too much wash in that eye socket though. I'm gonna put some lights in it. Painted, not like actual.
Okay, I was gonna say,
I'm not doing
I've done
wiring.
that. It's a pain, but it looks dope. I did it with some Necrons my buddy commissioned to me a long time ago. He wanted hot pink Necrons. And I was like, alright, man. You get what you ask for.
Give that a minute, and by a minute, it's probably gonna be more than a minute. But
Suffice
let
it
that
to
wash dry.
Yeah. Suffice it to say, I don't know that those Necrons ever actually hit the table, because I did not hold back. That pink was very pink. So we're also taking my daughter to the of all things, the state fair.
Well, that'll be fun.
Well, we only ever go for the animals. Like the rides are not safe. I'm just gonna be blunt. They're not safe. But I always end up running into people that I went to high school with.
Yeah.
Which is the people who I want to see, who I went to high school with, I do see regularly.
Yeah.
Like, the people that I don't want to see, those are the people I always end up running into at the fair. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't care what you've been up to or haven't. You don't want to hear about me being a teacher. So on the one hand, I'm excited because my daughter's excited. She wants to play with the goats and sheep and things. On the other hand, I'm just like, can I just get my annual plate of fried dough in peace? To remind myself how gross it is. By gross, I mean bad for you. Obviously, it is quite delicious, but...
Yeah. Probably should have done this in the opposite direction.
And of course, my mom knows everybody in town, so she's like stopping to talk to people the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, Mom! Oh, my daughter starts preschool on Tuesday. That's a pretty big thing.
Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah. We met up with her teacher, who's one of my best friends.
Yeah, I think you were mentioning that also. That
Yeah,
she kind of had her open house or something.
Yep. It was just an informal meeting, but she did have open house last week, and I guess she did really well. So I was at work, so didn't get to experience that with her, but.
Had it out earlier. Where did you go? Nope, nothing.
That is why I am so grateful for this rack that I printed.
I used to have things nice in a rack, and then I just grabbed everything out and just started.
Wait, you used to have things nice in a rack?
Yep.
Things are not nice in a rack right now, Broody.
Yep. It has. I mean, it hasn't changed, so
True.
I think they're used to it by now.
Yeah. Which is not comforting.
Yeah. So I came across a bunch. I posted them in Adam's Discord, the trolley meme.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember if did I send the American droning one?
You did, yeah.
Okay, I was like, this may be touching on the political, but
Oh,
it's
believe me,
damn hilarious.
we were talking about it in the mods channel.
Oh, about taking it down?
No. We actually we all thought it was really funny.
Okay.
But we're like, okay, if Broody wasn't old guard, like if it were, like there's some level to moderating anything. There's some level of double standard involved. If certain people had posted that who hadn't been around the channel for, as long as you have, it probably would have been modded out.
Yeah.
But since
that was definitely one where I was like, I thought about it, and I was like, oh, this is really close. I don't know if I should do it or not.
Right.
If it's funny enough, it's okay. But yeah, like I came across like half a dozen of them. And...
Yeah. So one of my fifth graders last year, so sixth graders now, found just a series of escalating trolley problems online, and we were just sitting in class. It was study hall, so like who cares? And it was the very end of the year. We were just sitting there doing trolley problems. I'm like, dang, Broody would love this.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I am incredibly fond of how this came out. So I did notice a couple of bits that need to be... This is definitely not what I expected Rhino to look like when I started, but I'm not disappointed by it.
That's good.
The measurement test. I'm forgetting it, RPD. Yes! No, yes! No, I did! Yeah, that was funny. That was good. That was good. Thank you for that. Yes. Alright, I have an idea for his base. It may work, and it may fail catastrophically, so let's do it. I'm gonna make him blowing up a street.
Okay.
Definitely a bigger brush than this, though. I need to go darker than that? Maybe. Don't know. That'll be okay, I think. There's a lot of gray in this model. I guess that's to be expected. Where it definitely pays off to be able to paint in a straight line.
Oh yeah. An underutilized skill.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do here, all the bits of tarmac, I'm painting this dark gray, and then I'm going to fill in the gaps with a mix of Mornfang and Sterling Battlemire. The technical paint.
Mm-hmm.
For the, like, earth that's under... the earth that's under the, pavement. Because believe it or not, at some point, New York City was earth. Hasn't been for a while, but it was that. I'm even gonna paint some yellow lines on it somewhere to show that, yep, this is indeed road. I just feel like that brown will give it a pop of color that it didn't have, that it wouldn't have otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Really hoping I can get away with not having to put that anywhere down, but such is not my life. So I was bummed with my dad this morning, or this afternoon. My mom texted, "Oh, your dad's got a bike ride planned tomorrow," and I was like, I posted the Iron Man, and he didn't invite me. Cheers, Blink. And he's like, "You're welcome to come with me." I'm like, "Yeah, what time? And where are you going?" And so he posted a time, or like 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, dude, Katie's working tonight. I am not getting, like, yes, I will be up at 9 o'clock in the morning, but Katie will not. So if I go biking, who's going to look after the kid? Like,
Just strap her on your bike.
no,
Take her with you.
no. She won't even get on her wobble bike. Like, no.
Wobble bike?
Yeah, it's like just like practice getting yourself onto a bicycle situation. And there's no pedals, you just kind of like wobble with it.
Uh-huh. Oh, so it's like you can like walk alongside of it?
Yeah, basically.
And it like you use your feet to balance?
Yep. Balance bike is another term for it. So yeah, I was like, Dad, you couldn't go a little later. It's not gonna take you that long to go 30 miles. It's really not. But here we are. Okay, I don't know which one of these is good, so just I had to guess it's not this one. That's trash.
This is not gonna end well.
Oh no. Don't like hearing that.
Now. So I'm not sure if you can see this, but this is the dropper tip.
Oh. What?
I have no idea how that happened.
That. Ugh. That is nothing short of concerning. Welcome to the show, Blink. I apologize for canceling last night. Bedtime took just a little bit too long, and also my shepherd's pie didn't cook right, so it took me a little bit. Or I guess I shouldn't say it did cook right. It was delicious, but it took longer than I had hoped to cook. So that is why I decided that I said that was the universe telling me that streaming was not in my best interest last night. So it looked like pie. Yeah, well, yeah. 3.1418777. Yes. But it was, and it continues to be, delicious. A giant pan of shepherd's pie with all locally sourced ingredients, which was a great decision, despite it being too hot in my kitchen. Genuinely dumping sweat by the end of that. I came out and my daughter was like, "Daddy, did you have a tubby?" I was like, well, no, but I probably need one. It's one of those situations where I feel like I should have done this before I glued the miniature together, but it's too late, so here we are.
Yeah, that sort of idea of painting before you do it. Comes across so often.
Yeah, you'd think we'd learn.
Yeah,
but there's just something about
do.
cracking a mini, or printing a mini in this case, and just immediately like, I want to see this on its base. Glue it.
Put it together.
This series, as in the one you're watching right now, never, theoretically. We're gonna live forever. We keep printing and buying more minis. We're obviously gonna live forever. I know you're not. I know that's not what you mean. I hear that, man. Like, I do a lot of audiobooks too. Part of it is like just hearing someone else's take on a character. Sometimes, like, sometimes I connect with it better. Other times I like worse. But like right now, I'm listening to some more, predictably, Sherlock Holmes pastiche novels. This time, the Sherlock Holmes X Dracula trilogy, and the first narrator, like, completely, like, his characterization of Holmes did not match mine at all. But the Lovegrove ones that I was reading, the which were H.P. Lovecraft, it started as H.P. Lovecraft's crossovers. Now he's actually branched out into a lot more unique stuff, and the literary connections are a little bit looser. The narrator that they got for those, Dennis Kleinman, absolutely nailed how I hear Holmes in my head. So I guess like the audiobooks just it just gives me one more thing to connect with the book on. But it also, it's a lot easier to consume an audiobook in my car when I'm driving my daughter around than certainly to read a book at home.
Or while driving a car.
Or certainly while driving a car. My daughter's latest thing is asking everybody if they've ever seen a deer drive a car. So I've started making up silly answers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, Kara, yes I have, but only in the movies. Or, no, have you ever seen a blankie drive a car? Which she thought was hilarious. Oh, Daddy, blankies can't talk. Well, yes, they can. Your blankie's been talking to you since you were old enough to know what talking was.
Because talking is required to drive.
I know, right? The mind of a 3-year-old. Okay, yeah, I'm really happy I chose to do the Sterling Battlemire instead of just painting it brown. Just gives it a little more chunky nature. I'll have to fill in some bits with one thing, but...
I wonder if I just wash this dropper out, like get all the paint out of it, and then just put a drop of super glue into it.
I mean, couldn't you just get a new dropper top?
I mean, probably.
Wouldn't that be a lot less effort? Really unusual. Nice. Yeah, all these Holmes pastiches I haven't read. I do the Doyle originals I do read in novel, like in their original form. But the pastiche ones I'm like, I don't mind, you know, listening to these. If I miss a detail here or there, it's not the end of the world. Tools drawer. Okay. Smoothing out a few of these more lumpy areas. Difference. Problem with painting large areas is, like, especially in highlighting, is that you get brush strokes a lot more easily.
Yeah.
So I'm actually taking a darker gray than the one I used for that highlight and just kind of gently slopping it over a little bit. It's actually doing quite a lot to smooth out some of the paint, some of the brush strokes or brush lines. Even over the purple, like, it's not, it doesn't diminish the color that much, it just brings out some of the, or reduces some of the brush lines. Okay, that's looking really good. See if I can get. Road. There. And then that one comes in with that, so then this one would have three chunks of road, each with a yellow line. That. Alright, I think I'm at a point where the rest of this is going to have to wait till next week.
Okay.
Because I need the Sterling Batter Miner needs to dry. Rhino himself is done, I think. I'm really happy with this. It's just finishing up the base.
This is what I was finishing up with. Oh, that camera washes out the color and everything so much.
It's a baboon. It's Alex. You're painting Alex. Why are you painting Alex?
It is a mandrill, but yes.
And then, of course, earlier in the stream, I did finish the Joker. Very happy with that. All right, so with that, I do believe we will call it a night. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for those who watch on YouTube. Really appreciate it. Make sure you do the like and subscribe and all that stuff that every YouTuber ever says. I should be back on Monday night for more Shadow Labyrinth. There it is. Usually it's over here. It's sitting over here, Shadow Labyrinth. There it is. Barring any catastrophic bedtime shenanigans. And I should be back on Friday for more of that. Chance of an ALD Retro Mods this week. Strong chance, because I do want to get Flippy Drive installed. I also have a mod kit for the Saturn, the controller specifically. I'm going to turn it into an 8-bit wireless. So if that happens, I will post about it. We will see. So just watch my socials for that, and we'll let you know if and when that's going to happen. I also need to get the mods dropped into my Game Boy Advance as well. So we got a lot to do. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out. Broody, as always, it is a pleasure getting to do this with you, my friend.
It was a ton of fun as well for me.
All right. We will talk to you soon.
Bye.